Hello, this is Sam and welcome to the Cape Report for Friday, May 7th. Here's today's hot lunch choice: chicken nuggets, curly fries, glazed carrots, dinner roll, and a fruit cocktail. Attention all graduating seniors and juniors. Stop by the nurse's office to request immunization record for future use, such as college, the military, etc., etc. Now to part 2 of Hot Takes with my boy Kevin.
Welcome to another Hot Takes, and today's is actually a part 2 on MCU Hot Takes, so take it away, me.
I'm gonna get hate for this, but Spider-Man Homecoming is weak, and Far From Home is the worst Spider-Man movie.
Endgame is such a weak and messy finale.
It had so many good ideas that were wasted by its jarring and poor writing decisions. The first Thor is the best Thor movie because he is actually a compelling character instead of just another superhero who loves to crack an obnoxious amount of jokes. Looking at you, Ragnarok. Speaking of which, Thor Ragnarok is the worst Thor movie because it horribly balances its tone and comedy, and it's a poor continuation of the Thor films. I'm so sick of many of the recent MCU films being action comedies. Give me variety. To add to that, why is the comedy so forced in every Phase 3 film? You're not going to make me laugh just for the sake of it. The majority of their movies have terrible rewatch value. That's why I refer to this franchise as fast food films. And to end it all off, the MCU is overrated.
So, those are my hot takes. Remember, if any of these offended you, I don't care.
Wow, Kevin, those were some controversial takes. The Business Professionals of America is holding a clothing and shoe drive to benefit local families in need. Please bring your gently used clothing and shoes for all ages to room B109. Donations will be collected through May 10th. Now to Multicultural Minute with Aya and Amaya.
Good morning, folks. It's Amaya Daisy.
And it's Aya Daisy.
And we're back with Multicultural Minute. This is part 2 of our actual 3-parter Aunt Jemima series.
To continue, Aunt Jemima's pancake mix itself began in 1889, when Chris Ruth and Charles Underwood bought a flour mill. The name for their original pancake mix was called Self-Rising Pancake Flour, but Rhett was inspired to rename the mix after attending a minstrel show featuring Aunt Jemima. Rhett decided to use the name and image of Aunt Jemima to promote his new pancake mix. Rhett and Underwood were unable to make their product a success and in 1890 sold the business to Davis Milling Company. The Davis Milling Company developed an advertising plan to use a real person to portray Aunt Jemima, and that woman was Nancy Green.
Nancy Green was born a slave in Kentucky in 1834. She worked for the Walker family as a domestic servant, and it was the Walkers who brought Green to the Davis Milling Company to audition as Aunt Jemima. She was 56 at the time, and she debuted as Aunt Jemima at the 1893 World's Exposition in Chicago. At the expo, the Davis Milling Company had Green put on a show and had her dressed as Aunt Jemima, singing songs, cooking pancakes, and telling stories, romanticizing stories of the Old South for people to buy the pancake mix. Green's performance was a success, and the Davis Milling Company received over 50,000 orders. After the expo, Green signed a lifetime contract with the company and traveled on promotional hours across the country. Aunt Jemima became so successful that by 1914, the company renamed itself the Aunt Jemima's Mills Company. The Davis Milling Company's marketing plan was a real moneymaker. They delivered customers with a real-life Mammy, with the pancake mix pamphlets that were given out would tell Aunt Jemima's life story. Although Aunt Jemima's secret pancake mix was just wheat flour, corn flour, lime, phosphate, and salt, the Davis Milling Company was just selling the Mammy fantasy. The fantasy of having slaves was still the main attraction of Aunt Jemima as the brand grew more successful.
Thank you for watching the Cape Report. Let us know about what's hot and what's not in your school life, and it might just be a part of the show. Contact us at our Gmail account. Thanks for watching the Cape Report.